Hi, this is Prabhakaran Rajendran, founder of Algo Trading from SquareOff.in. In this video, we'll be covering about an option buying strategy for Bank Nifty, specifically designed for this budget day. So this is going to be an positional option buying strategy, not an intraday strategy, which is based on the last 10 years of historical data, where we cover check of the Bank Nifty moved in the last 10 years, and accordingly we have designed this strategy. So before we go ahead and explain the strategy, one thing that I wanted to convey is it is better to avoid options before an event. What happens is before an event occurs, that to an event like budget day, there will be a lot of volatility, a lot of uncertainty that involves. So due to this, a lot of options or a lot of fund houses buy options in order to hedge their portfolio, due to which there will be an increase in IV. So when you buy an option, you are going to buy at an increased premium. So even though market moves in your favor after the event is over, your premium gets decayed. So whatever the price that you paid for, it will get reduced after the event is over. So that is why it is better to avoid buying an option before a big event like budget day. And also, we can find out if buying an option after the event is profitable or not.
We'll follow a three-step process. So first thing is we'll find out how Bank Nifty moved after the budget day for 1 month period. So from the day of budget for the next 1 month, how the Bank Nifty actually moved. And we'll find out the direction of the trend, and we'll see if the Bank Nifty moves in one-sided direction most of the times. So in the last 10 years, if there is more number of occurrences where Bank Nifty has moved in one-sided direction, then we can be sure that there is some edge that we can exploit out of it through options buying. So first let's check the last 10 years historical chart of Bank Nifty after the budget. So once the budget is over, let's find out how the Bank Nifty moved for the next 1 month period. So this is 2010 chart. As you could see, the budget was around the Feb end. So from Feb end, the market moved from 8,500 levels to 9,500 levels. So that is almost 1,000 points rally in 2010. And again in 2011, the budget was over by Feb end. And from that day till the next 1 month period, Bank Nifty moved from 10,200 levels to 11,800 levels. So that is again a big trending move in the year of 2011 after the budget is over. So in 2012, once the budget is over, the movement was not much, where it moved only from 10,200 to around 9,000 levels. So it was not a major move on 2012 after the budget is over. In 2013, after the budget day, Bank Nifty moved from 11,500 to almost 12,200 levels. But again, after that, it started drifting down and corrected almost 1,000 points in Bank Nifty. So this is 2014 chart, where after the budget day, Bank Nifty moved from 14,500 levels to 15,500 levels. That is 1,000 points rally after the budget day for the next 1 month period. And again in 2015, it was a downtrend where Bank Nifty moved down from 20,000 levels to 18,000 levels. That's almost a 2,000 points correction after the budget day. So this is 2016 chart, where Bank Nifty moved from 13,800 to almost 16,000 levels after the budget event is over. And 2017 was also a similar up move, where Bank Nifty moved from 19,000 levels to almost 20,800 levels. That is another 1,000 point rally in Bank Nifty after the budget day is over. 2018 is a downward move, where from 27,000 levels, it fell down to 25,000 levels after the budget day is over. So that was another 2,000 points rally in next 1 month period after the budget. In the year 2019, Bank Nifty after the budget day moved from 27,000 to 27,400 levels, but then it started going down. but this is not a big spectacular up move or down move. This can be considered as a range move, so we can't make much no returns during such moves. Year 2020, after the budget day, Bank Nifty moved up to a certain extent, but then from 31,000, it drastically went down to 29,000 levels. So that is almost more than 2,000 points downside rally after the event. So we could see in the last 10 to 11 years, 7 times market trended big side, like on the upper side or on the downside, where these are the percentage of move Bank Nifty made after the budget day for next 1 month period. Where 2010 and 11 it moved up 12 and 16%, strong uptrend, and again in 2015 it was a strong downtrend of minus 10%. Again 16 and 17 was a big uptrend, and 18 again downtrend. So based on the last several years of data, we could see that Bank Nifty really moved in one-sided direction after the budget day. So based on that, we are going to define an option buying strategy. So we know Bank Nifty is going to make a move after the budget in one side direction, but we cannot be sure whether it is on the upside direction or the downside direction. So we are going to buy both the call option and the put option of the monthly expiry. And when we are going to buy is on the budget day after 3 p.m. So towards the end of the day on budget day, we are going to initiate this trade of buying both the call option and put option, basically a long straddle option on the monthly expiry, and hold the trade till expiry day. So the maximum risk here is the premium that you're going to pay. That's all. So you don't need to use any specific stop loss here, because you're not going to short the option. We are going to buy the option. So the complete premium that you're going to pay is the maximum risk. So this is the trade details the last 10 to 11 years, where if I could explain the trade details here. So this is of 26th February 2010, where Bank Nifty was trading around 8,700 levels. And the ATM option, 8,700 level is on the budget day around 3 p.m. So by the end of the day, it will be around this strikes. So you just have to take the ATM strike after 3 p.m. on budget day. Both call option and put option same strike. So the call option of 8,700 CE was trading at 211, and put option of 8,700 was trading at 180. So we're going to buy both the options, and our investment would be approximately around 9,700. Considering a lot size of 25, it would be around 10,000 as a total investment, where by the end of expiry, our call option from 211 moved to 628. However, our put option went down. It's completely zero. It's expired worthless. So our 10,000 investment has given a returns of around 15. I moved to 15,700. So that is almost a 60% returns. Similarly, we follow the same exercise next year, where at the end of budget day, we check what is the Bank Nifty spot price and find out what is the ATM strike, and buy both the call option and put option throughout by the end of the budget day, around more than maybe after 3 o'clock or 3:50. You just buy both the call option and the put option of monthly expiry. Just hold it till the expiry date. So again 2011, the 350 rupees call option moved to 1,400 points, 1,400 levels, and the put option obviously decayed. So our total returns were almost 109%. So we do this exercise year on year, and then you just check what is the total returns it has made. If you see, there are days where it made 60, 100%, and there are days where it made 30% loss, 65% loss, because Bank Nifty did not make much move. So those are the days where we lose most of our invested money. But other days, if you could see, there are days where in 2000 period like 2008, where the call option of 387 moved to zero, but the put option of 393 that we bought has moved to 2,236 rupees. So that's almost a 186 rupees, 186% of profits. So there are days it makes loss, but there are days when the market is trending big time, your returns will be in multifold. This is how the last 10 years of historical backtest data looks like, where there are periods the strategy has given more than 100% returns, and there are periods where it has given a 30 to 40% loss as well. But over the last 10 years, this is how the cumulative returns looks like, where it has generated almost 400% of overall returns. So I would suggest you to trade with the capital that you can afford to lose with the strategy, because it is not going to be a 100% accuracy strategy. If the bank nifty did not make much move after the budget day, our premium will decay, so we lose our total investment. But if the bank nifty makes in one-sided direction, historically we could see most number of times bank nifty has made a one-sided direction move after the budget. So there is a higher chance that when such move occurs, this strategy is going to give you a higher profits, which is statistically proven as well. So go for the strategy, or initiate this trade on the day of budget and hold it till expiry if you can. Otherwise, you can always close your positions in between whenever your trade turns into a profitable position, because most of the time we have observed that bank nifty does make certain movement, so your positions has a higher chance of getting into a profitable zone. So you can always close your positions whenever you want, or else people who do not want to monitor the positions closely, they just initiate the trade on the budget day and close it by the end of expiry. So following this for the last 11 years has given a 400% returns overall. So with just one trade per year, since obviously we are going to trade on the budget day, this seems to be a good strategy to initiate, since it doesn't require any huge margin. Anybody with a decent capital can trade this option buying strategy.